not into, but the artwork was fire. And I said, you know what? That might be a dope game. Might be able to get into that one day. So, and again, I saw, I was on, I bumped into a list like best PSP cover artwork, and this was in that list. And this game actually has two different cases. I'm not sure if the other one came in. I got the other one coming in too. Might be in this video, it might not. What will you fight for? One player game. Do you know what it is? Bam! Check out the artwork. I know there are some rumors floating around right now that Sony might buy Square Enix. It always felt like, Square Enix was part of Sony, and they got that new Final Fantasy coming out that they made exclusive. I think it's a timed exclusive. Xbox might gotta wait like 2 or 3 years to even get it, if they get it at all. But it will be coming out on the PlayStation. I think is it 17? Might be Final Fantasy 17, whatever the new one is. I know I saw the trailer, it looked pretty dope. But I never really got into Final Fantasy. I just never got into them games, them RPG games where you gotta, it's like the characters are there and then the enemies, and you gotta press, like, take turns hitting, pressing one button, then it attacks. Like, I could just never get into them games for some reason. I think it's because the action is just too slow with the button presses to break and then attack, defend. I don't know. I like to get straight to the slashing and, running, shooting, slashing. But as I said, this game is unique because it has two different covers. So this is the dark version, then the other one is like the white version. So white or light, and okay, here it is right here. So it's reversible. Okay. Wow. So I just learned something. Because when I read up on it and researched, they said it was two different. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me that it's just a reversible cover. That is crazy, because I actually bought a whole nother one with this cover, thinking that it was two different ones. Wow. Unbelievable. So, looks like stupid old me made it. I made a gaff. But I guess I just have two copies. I picked this up on, where did I get this from? Oh, I think I got this from Amazon, yeah, because when I got home, the box was like already opened. They threw this in a big box instead of like putting it in like a envelope like this. Amazon put it in about this shaped. Can't see it, but like that. A box by itself. No, I think it had my PSP battery in there, so it had this and a PSP battery. Like, bro, this thing was. I gotta look at the listing because I gotta see if this was from a seller on Amazon, or if this is right from Amazon. Because even if it was from a seller, this isn't in like new condition, because the corners are banged up. I doubt as you see, it's still sealed. Let's get into my next pickup. Oh, here it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bought the same item twice on mistake. It's crazy that, and looking this up, nobody told me it was the same damn game, the same damn cover, just a reversible cover. Oh, hold on. Wow, so we got two manuals in here. This is kind of weird. And this one doesn't have it on the other side. So this looks like it's a different language right here. So I'm going to do some research on this and check it out and see what's the deal on these covers. Alright guys, got interrupted, so we are back though. Let's get into this next one. Picked up a lot of the Spider-Man movies with them Xbox pickups I was doing back in the day. Some of these Spider-Man games are getting pretty expensive, so I went and got this one.